a double strike.
Thank you, Biggie. Get to our job that Big Brother has given to us. Don't drag me.
This season, I'm going to play the game, which I'm sure you're aware of, because I'm very vocal about it, and do my thing.
Princess? With Neo, was that a thing?
What thing?
Ewo.
In conversation, I didn't stand up to hold or support her or side with her in the conversation. Yeah.
This is not easy, people know. It's not like I was ashamed of that fucking babe.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, Still Fun Pop with Lillian. How are you all doing? So first live eviction of the season. I know you're super excited. Anyways, before the live show started, Ilebaye's case was addressed and Big Brother issued her 2 strikes for being abusive in her words and then going physical with Cece and doing. And Cece as well was not left out in this, as she has been issued a warning, and Big Brother stated out that a punishment will be waiting for both Cece and Ilebaye if they both survive this week's nomination. And Doyin and Princess were not left out as well, as Big Brother said that getting into this new week, the 4 of them are out for vying for the HOH seats, for vying for the black envelope. That means they're automatically up next week and will be waiting for their punishment as well. Meanwhile, Big Brother pointed out that Princess and Doyin being involved should stand as a warning to the rest of the housemates to try and be for each other. Be for each other in the sense that we know that when the whole fight thing was happening, nobody cared to separate them. Even when fraud tried to come in between, we all know what happened. And in case if you missed watching those videos, they are both on my channel. Now, moving on to the live eviction show. It started with us meeting the juries. The juries are judges that will be determining who will be going home, in the sense that when we are left with two housemates with the lowest points, this jury will now decide who will be going home. Meeting the jury, and we discovered that Bisola for the Seyi.Big season made it as one of the judges, and then came Dorothy from the lockdown season and Mike of the Pepper Dance season. Honestly, I'm glad with the selection. Meanwhile, Ebuka asked Kidwaya about his reign as the HOH and why is he not interested in the unity of the house since he has been instigating stuffs. And Kidwaya made it clear to Ebuka that he's not here for peace, so that they are all adults. If you like, scatter, do anything you want. He doesn't want to stress himself. And then Ibuka also asked Tolani Badge about her first week alliance and what happened, what's up with the alliance, is it still existed? And she said, Ibuka, you know what, I was just taking my time to know people then, and you know, as time goes by, you begin to know people. So the people she was aggravated towards in the first week are no longer same people in the second week. And Ibuka was like, so the alliance is no longer there now. And she was like, Ibuka, I'm trying to know people.
Cool with everybody in the house.
So is that alliance dead?
What alliance?
The one.
The jury were presented with two housemates with the least votes, and that's been Seyi and Princess, and they were to deliberate and send one home. Okay, now you see why it's a very dicey one. Later on, the votes showed that Seyi was the housemate with the least votes, but then Princess had to go. If you are watching the show, you will know, oh, Princess hasn't been in our faces. Like, she barely even talk. I think yesterday, that Saturday party, was even the first time she made it up to my channel. Like, I barely hear her talk in the house. Although she does, but no much highlights. And do you blame the judges? Do you think it's unfair? Like, what do you think? Do you think the judges could have like stick to the least person and just let this least person, being Seyi, to go? Or do you think they are fair since Princess doesn't, do much in the house? But in my own opinion, I will say let the person with the least votes just go, because it's all about the fans now. This is what the fans want. Princess fans, they voted more. You get? But feel free to tell me in the comment section your honest opinion regarding this. And bear it in mind with this whole jury thing. It means that anybody can actually go. Because imagine if Messi, Sisi, Alex happen to be top list 3 now. For instance, we get to that stage. What will happen? And the judges will just, take whoever they feel is giving the least highlights out of the game. But share your opinion with you. I might be wrong with my own opinion.
Before, I can't just jump in. I need to understand what I'm dealing with.
Ebuka, also crossing over the house, tried to find out situation of things between Sisi and Pere. And Sisi said why she stopped talking to Pere is because she noticed that this is not the Pere she knows from outside. Wow. Meaning that he changed inside the house. Anyways, Pere thinks otherwise. Pere told Ebuka that why Sisi is not talking to her is because when Sisi had that issue with Alex, he refused to stand by her. That's just what happened. Although now Sisi is telling Doyin and Ilebaye that the whole thing is not even about energy or vibe or Pere not standing with her. That is because Pere heard something about her and cross. That's just the genesis of everything. Anyways, the jury are done with their conclusion and they picked Princess to leave the game. Princess coming on stage was asked by Ebuka about the whole new thing, and the baby girl just said, "What thing?" And Ebuka was like, "Okay." But what I really liked is Ebuka encouraged viewers to go support Princess's business, and she made mention of her brand as well. All the best to Princess, but I think this eviction was very unfair to her. But then it's Big Brother's game. It's his rules. Who am I? Anyways, now the show has ended. We discovered that the 3 housemates with the least votes is Ike, Princess, and Seyi. Seyi with the lowest. Anyways, inside the house now, Ilebaye, Doyin, and Sisi are beginning to discuss about their differences. And in fact, they're blaming everything on alcohol. And Sisi said, "Oh, you know what? Let's try and do better." And they even encouraged Ilebaye to stay out of trouble since she just have one more strike to go. And don't even told her that people will try to trigger you, knowing, you just have one more strike to go. And Ilebaye also said moving forward, she will avoid alcohol in order for her to be sane. That she was drunk yesterday. She took whiskey. And on a normal, she doesn't drink whiskey. Anyways, that's all for today First Life Eviction Show. I hope you enjoy listening to these details. Thanks for listening, and please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
That was what annoyed me.
Yes, they blotted